Hi Collective, I'm Sophia with Sacred Wisdom Oracle and I am back for another reading. So I have a channel message for you guys today, and you have to, put this into perspective how this is for your situation, your life, whatever it is that you're dealing with. But I'm getting a message that something is leaking here. Leaking. I don't know if somebody's leaking the truth. Something physically is actually leaking, like maybe something to do with a car, or there's something, a seal is broken causing a leak, or something is leaking here. All sorts of things can leak physically. People can leak the truth. They can all sorts of things can leak. So depending on your situation, apply it where you see fit, okay? But yeah, something is leaking here. I don't know what that means for your situation. Again, just apply it how it fits for your situation, but we're gonna get into the cards here and see if we can't get some more information. Now, my readings could be past, present, or future, okay? Please use your discernment when watching tarot and oracle readings, okay? If something doesn't fit, don't make it fit, all right? Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the read here. All right, just wanna get a good cleanse here. Let's see, is there anything else that I needed to tell you? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. I'm going to say a quick prayer. Divine angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. Okay. There may be some confusion going on here. So with whatever this situation is that's leaking here, whatever is happening, there may be some confusion around this. So like, let's say if you have a leak you're dealing with a leak in your car, like a leaking of fluids coming out of your car or something to that effect. There could be some confusion around this. There could be some confusion if you take it to like the dealership. They may not know what is going on. There could be a leaking of an appliance, or something is leaking water. You could be dealing with a dishwasher or an appliance, a washing machine leaking. Something's leaking here. You could be dealing with something leaking water. You could be dealing with some plumbing that's leaking in your home. But yeah, something is leaking here. I'm also picking up on though that the truth, something about truth is coming out here. There could be a confirmation. There could be a leak as far as some personal information, some pictures, some private information. But there's something here going on with a leak of some sort. All right, let's get into the cards. You know what? Let's use this deck. Interesting. How are these stuck together? I don't use anything sticky. Whoa, there's 3 cards stuck together. What in the world? This is so weird, you guys. Oh my goodness. How did this happen? Okay, so something could be stuck and like it's really stuck. Oh my God, this card's gonna be ruined. Confirmation. Oh no, how the heck did this happen? Okay. I don't understand how this happened. What a bummer. So you could be dealing with being exhausted because somebody's spying. There could be a leak about somebody spying on your social media, trying to remove your peace. Bummer. This is one of my favorite decks. How did this happen? Like, I don't have any sticky up here anywhere. I don't know how this could have happened. Okay, well, that card is salvageable. Bummer. Okay, so again, I'm gonna leave these out. Somebody could have been spying into your life, trying to create a ripple effect with your peace. And this spying card also says social network information. I can't see the rest of it. Something weighs. So there could be a leak here of information here from your social media network somehow, that has created a ripple effect in your life that's affecting your peace. And somebody could be at the breaking point with this. This could be a leak of memories. So this could be a leak of information that is like memories. So this could be pictures or something to that effect. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know about this situation? Emotional storm, turmoil. You've been greatly affected by this. I don't know what this means, collective. Let me know in the comments if you're already picking up and resonating with this reading. So you could have, this could be a major, creating a major emotional storm. And I'm feeling like I'm getting tripped up over my words. Like you're so upset, you can't form words, or your words are mixing together and you're just completely affected by this turmoil here. But you're drawing the line here. Somebody has had no boundaries, or you're just saying enough is enough of this. Enough is enough of this deception and trickery, this dishonesty. Something has gone on here, major. And we've got, this card says withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. So you could be withdrawn because somehow you feel stuck or tied down to some information. You feel like someone's trying to trap you with information. This could be a divine masculine, or you are a divine masculine, collective. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some more information here? Are there other cards stuck together? It feels like there are. OMG, there's another 3 stuck together. You could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling conflicted and abandoned. So you could have been free-spirited. You could have been going on some type of an adventure here that has now left you in an emotional storm. You're feeling like you have to walk away from a situation. You've had to make a decision here, maybe even multiple decisions here that you could be conflicted over. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I still don't understand what's going on with this deck. I mean, I just used this in another reading and I don't have anything sticky up here. These are stuff, wow. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 cards were stuck together. So the number 8 could be significant. Karma is what I'm getting from this number 8. So some sort of confession is coming in here. Something's being unveiled here about some messages. All right, it's going to be something that you're going to release, or you need to release, and you need to cleanse your space, sage your space, use some Palo Santo, use some incense, maybe take a spiritual bath, because you need to release whatever these confessions are that somebody's coming in with, or some sort of coming clean. Someone's going to be coming clean with something about spying on you, creating a problem with your peace, creating an emotional storm for you, affecting the way you're free-spirited. This was a major risk this person took, to abandon you, to leave you out of something. This person was very cold in the way they acted towards you. One minute they may have seemed normal, and then the next minute like they were off, very hot and cold. But you may be being left with multiple choices needing to be made here around something in order to bring in your healing here, collective. The unveiling or confession of something here. Are there any more cards in here that are stuck? Okay, I don't think so. Wait. All right, there's 2 more. So what's that? A total of 10. So there was 8 cards stuck together. Now there's 2 more. I'm really bummed about what happened here. I'm gonna have to buy a whole new deck. That sucks. So somebody could have been wearing a mask here. Somebody you were married to or made a promise to. So this could be somebody you were in a commitment with. Somebody was pretending. They were wearing a mask. Interesting. Okay, we have a lot out here. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going with this reading. Normally I get overall energy, but this deck is bringing out a lot of information right now. So somebody could be falling on the floor because they're feeling so helpless, or hopeless, I should say. Feeling of despair. Wow, falling apart. I just said, this card fell on the floor, guys, and it says falling apart. So you could be falling apart with this information you're finding out. You've had it. This is the final straw. You're at your breaking point with this stress. You've had enough of the arguments. You've had enough of the turbulence in your relationship, in your life. The tension, you're over it. And you're exhausted from this. So you've had enough of this stress, you're exhausted, you're depleted, you're drained. You've had a long journey, you're wanting to heal. You want purification from this. So we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. So you've had it with this non-committal person. You may be in a long-term relationship with this person, a long-term committed relationship, or you thought, but this person was non-committal. You're exhausted from this turbulence, this stress, all the arguments. Now truth, and you want truth and honesty. We have rejection, dismissed, abandoned, irrational fear. This person could have been gaslighting you, telling you that whatever is going on, it's irrational. You're getting clarity about this abandonment or this dismissal, this rejection. You're getting clarity about this repeated pattern with past life, this karmic lesson. But this is very much repeating pattern here. This stress and turbulence in your relationship. This tension and constant arguments. This person may want a second chance. They want another opportunity. They're saying they want to make amends here and return. Wow. This could be a messy situation. And you could be a divine feminine. We've got divine masculine that came out on the bottom of the deck, and we have now divine feminine. So, and then we have releasing underneath divine feminine. So you could be releasing divine feminine. You could be releasing or letting go of somebody, walking away from somebody, moving on. You're not wanting any more karmic lessons or another opportunity with this person. So you could be a divine feminine, or you could be dealing with a divine feminine. But the behavior here of this person, whatever they've drug you into here, is not divine. So I could be speaking to the divine feminine here. You want to put separation and space and between this person and yourself. You could be manifesting this. All right, let's keep going. Wow. I'm feeling, okay, so, you know, I do readings a lot, you guys, and I'll be honest, sometimes as a reader, it can be, you know, just like people get writer's block who are writers, sometimes even as many readings as I do, right? And as experienced as I may be at reading, sometimes there's a block. Sometimes there is, I mean, you can equate it to a chakra being blocked, and so that's why it's really important as a reader for me to clear my, you know, cleanse my space, myself, my home, my cards, everything that I do in order to keep, let's say specifically, my throat chakra clear, so that way I'm able to speak, right? Or my crown chakra clear, so that way I'm able to receive messages and then put those messages out. But just like writers get writer's block, like I can't talk right now, readers can sometimes be having issues speaking or relaying the message that we need to get to you. And sometimes you can actually feel like an energetic block. So I guess what my point is there may be somebody here who's feeling blocked some way. And but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've had a couple readings in the last couple days where I've actually felt blocked. I've had a hard time getting my words out. I've had a hard time forming a clear message. Even though it's clear in my head, I'm having a hard time getting it out. So this message, though, feels very clear. And even though the cards can come out and make sense, sometimes it still is hard to get the words out right. So I do a lot of cleansing. So anyway, but not enough about me. What I'm trying to get at here is this reading is very clear. I'm having no issues explaining the message and how clear the message is here, and relaying to you guys what the actual message is. All right? Someone's at their breaking point here with this, all right? You've had it. And this card has been on the bottom of the deck here. So you've had it with this toxicity, but you're resilient, collective. You're resilient. Even though you may be feeling despair, you may be sad, I'm getting that it's very, very clear to you that everything that's gone on and you want nothing to do with this. Right? You are very clear on this now. The clarity is here. You may have received the truth, right? This truth might have been leaked to you, like I was saying in the beginning with this channeled message. The truth may have been leaked to you. Someone's true intentions may have been leaked to you. And this could have been by somebody. This could have been by information. You may have found this information out because you found out somebody was spying on your socials and purposely trying to bring you emotional pain or an emotional storm. This could have been somebody you were in a commitment with, either past or present here. Somebody you made a promise to be committed to. And this divine feminine card fell right on top of this commitment card, and this person pretending mask, exaggerated. So let's see what else. We have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So this person could have been secretly watching you, behind the scenes, spying on your social networks. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Somebody could have been saying you were some way that you're not. Somebody could have been mistaking things that you've posted or misunderstood things you posted. These could be things that these could have been hacked things that they were spying on. Hacked messages. And this has just caused you so much exhaustion here. So we have sorrow, loss, grief, depression, and we have pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. So this person that has done this to you, they may be very arrogant, they may be very stubborn. They didn't want to lose something here. So whoever it is that's in this energy of being arrogant, egotistical, and stubborn, they did not want to lose something here with this sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. We have longing, craving, aching, wanting. They wanted this turmoil. Wanting, turmoil, trouble. They wanted this for you. We have pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Somebody was holding on to something here. They were spying. Again, this is the second card for spying, obsessing, holding on to something. Somebody was holding on to some sort of pain. This is going to be very shocking. This is going to be unexpected information that comes out that you've been wanting, you've been longing, you've been waiting for. About this egotistical person. So we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So you've been waiting for this day. I gotta move this light, you guys, because it's like, it's a glare on top of my cards. I can't see. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys. This karma card just flipped right out onto on top of spying. So this card right here, karma, literally just flew right out of the deck and fell right on top of spying, just like this. So somebody could be getting consequences and karma for spying. It could be this arrogant, stubborn person. This is cause and effect. They could be having to pay some type of debt for doing this. They're trying to escape this, and this was your twin flame. So if you've been wondering who this is that's been doing this, you may have known you were being hacked. You may have known you were being, maybe you weren't even hacked. Maybe somebody was just spying and like literally spending all day, every day spying on your socials, refreshing your socials, you know, 50 times a day. This could be, yeah, so they could be trying to escape this. They could be trying to avoid some type of consequence. It doesn't get any more clear than this. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. So this person is messed up in the head from doing this. They're shattered, destroyed, or this could be your energy, I guess, too. They're destroyed and broken because these secrets are coming out. They're trying to conceal that it was them. They're trying to put out mixed signals to other people, or because they're resentful and angry, or something to that effect here. We have trapped. They're stuck. They're stuck in this. Whatever they did, they're stuck. They're trapped. They did it to themselves. We have captive. So this card also says captive. This person could be trying to evade being captive, like they're trying to avoid this karma. This twin flame is trying to avoid this karma and being stuck. And this person's literally stuck and tied. Hands are tied. So they could be afraid. They know their hands are tied, that if they get caught, they're going to jail. You've had enough. You're drawing the line on this, or somebody is. conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. So this person's trapped with what they've done here, creating these differences. And then these two cards, did you guys watch those cards literally just flipped out and flipped over? Nourish and elusive, self-growth, self-focused. This person was self-focused. They were being dishonest, deceptive, and playing games, trickery. So they were self-focused. They were just concerned about themselves. Now they're stuck. This dishonesty and deception got them stuck. Their obsession, their addiction to you, their infatuation with you, collective. They had no boundaries. Cloudy judgment. They're unbalanced, distorted. They could have been trying to cause illusions here. This divine masculine. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. This person could have been doing something dark to you. Some sort of, they could have tried to put like a, you know, I don't really like to speak about this sort of thing on my channel, but they could have been trying to put some type of negative witchcraft on you. They could have even been saying negative things behind your back. They thought this was going to be a secret or a mystery. They were trying to conceal this. They could have been fantasizing about something dark. This is getting weird. And then we have divine masculine again on the bottom of the deck. Can I get some more information? Thank you. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Well, if they got caught and they're trapped in this karma that they created for themselves by disrupting your peace, by spying on you, trying to get you abandoned or abandoning you, left out of something, they're now falling apart. They want forgiveness. They're sorry. Of course, everybody's always sorry when they get caught. Two more cards stuck together. Damn. I was about to say, like, I'm gonna have to get a new deck for 2 cards that were stuck together, but now there's like, what, 12 cards that are stuck together? I just wish I knew what this was. The problem is, okay, so let's get back to this because we're on a roll here. So we have beauty, ecstasy, and beginnings. So I'm picking up with this ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. This was a good time for them. They were fantasizing about doing something dark to you. Now they want to apologize to this beauty, this charming, graceful, kind-hearted person for chasing thrills, trying to have excitement around. I'm getting, creating problems with your new beginnings. They tried to do this with your beginnings. They wanted to have you have to try again or start over. Because they were bitter, resentful. They're angry. And then we have time, waiting, cycles, moments. Can I get some more clarity? Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. So this person could be overwhelmed now that they got themselves into this big mess. Finality, farewell, leave behind, closure. This could be your closure, collective. This could be your closure to something that you've been having questions to for a very long time. Whatever the situation is, it could be being leaked to you. It could be being leaked to you by the divine. whatever it is that they want to, wow, soulmate, second chance, loyalty, heart fog, and oh my goodness, look at that. Second chance, soulmate. Pain, divine masculine, hoping. This soulmate, look at this, you guys. Soulmate wants a second chance for this pain. Hoping, divine masculine, hoping. Where'd it go? Right there. Hoping. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. You're like, no, I'm not okay with this divine masculine. If you're, you know, if you're dealing with the divine masculine here, this could be somebody that's in their masculine energy as well. You're like, no, divine masculine or masculine, I'm not putting up with this pain any longer. I'm releasing this. I'm letting go. I'm moving on. This might have to do with the reading that I did earlier, yesterday, I mean. Memories, perspective, you're better off. You may have been reminiscing about this situation, these memories, realizing that your happiness is going to be, you're going to be better off and happy without this. You're drawing the line with boundaries. All right, let's get one more from this deck. Return, second chance, opportunity. Whatever is going on here, somebody wants a second chance. They may be continually asking you for a second chance. Okay, we're going to keep going. I just want to move out all these cards because there's a lot. All right. Let's see here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know about this situation? Is there anything else that you need to add to the situation about this leaking of perhaps information? We have envy and vacay. Get away. Get away from this resentful, competitive, discontent, envious person. So you want to vacate. You want away from this person. And their bad choices. They're mixed signals. This karmic masculine. So you want away from this resentful, competitive, discontent, karmic masculine. This is father figure. I guess it could be a father figure that you're dealing with. This could be, I guess that could be for somebody, but I'm getting this as like a partner. You want away from this person and their third parties. You've learned this lesson about this karmic. You're not forgiving this person with unforgiveness. Toxic drama. You're not giving this toxic drama. Oh, legal. You may have had to contact an attorney. This could be why you're getting this information. We have paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. So you may be feeling guarded. You may have contacted an attorney, or you may need to. I'm not an attorney, so, you know, don't go off of anything I'm saying here in this reading. Just, you know, take it for what it is. You might be needing to take some time out for yourself. Go outside, do some grounding. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. So whatever this karmic masculine did, this is going to be their downfall. Whatever they were trying to do to you is going to actually happen to them. A lawyer could be contacting you. You could be getting paperwork from the courts. Turn this down. So somebody could literally be coming to your door and bringing you some information, some paperwork about court. An attorney could be doing this. You could be literally looking out like the peephole on your door. That's what I'm seeing, is somebody's like looking out the peephole of their door. Somebody knocks or rings your doorbell and you go to the door and you look like looking through the peephole like to see like, who is this? Maybe with a bit of paranoia and being extra guarded. Dirty little secret love affair down low. Sippin', rumors, gossip, and nosy. So somebody could be coming and telling you somebody could have lied on you. This was rumors or gossip. This was from this nosy person leaking information. They could have been leaking information and saying that you had love affairs on the down low, that you needed to have a specific kind of sexual fix. And you're saying, no, this is not true. This is enough is enough. This could have been an old ex who did this. They could be saying this was their old ways of creating chaos because they're a psychopath. Conniving, unpredictable, wanting to create a downfall for you, a disaster, an upheaval. But you said no, enough is enough. And this person still wants a second chance. They're still wishful thinking that they're going to get a second chance with you. This masculine is what I'm getting here. Chaos again. This person's brought you too much chaos in your life. And I don't think that you can forget this. This person was two-faced. They were out living it up. They could have been going to strip clubs or going to Vegas. They could have been gambling. They had a complete and utter double life here with two-faced. Double life. They were a cheater. They are a backstabber. They could have went to Vegas and cheated on you. Now, this could have been something they said you did as well. That you had a double life. That you were had a double life. This could be for somebody. That you had a double life and you were actually a stripper or something. They were trying to create tension. And now they want to apologize for their arrogant ways because they were salty. Because you broke up with them or something? We've got toxic drama, arguments, incompatible, and greed by any means necessary. So they wanted to hurt you by any means necessary. And we have cutting ties, feminine energy. So you could be this feminine energy, cutting ties, standing up, having an awakening about this situation. You've been protected. You could be being protected by the law, by Archangel Michael, from becoming overextended or drowning by the situation. Interesting. All right, let's get some more. Find out what else was said about the collective here. What other things were said? We've got in their feels. What else was said about the collective? This was a once upon a time love story. They could have said something about you being pregnant or you are pregnant. or there was a pregnancy scare, or you were unsure about something. They could have said you had, you were with somebody that you got pregnant. Ooh, we have divorce, breaking contract. They could have, somebody could have said that, okay, so they could have said that you got together with somebody and got pregnant. You broke this contract with them, and that you played them. They were getting played. You manipulated and lied. And then you kicked them to the curb. And then you ran away from them. So this is what, remember I just asked, what did they say you did here? What were they saying you did? They said you had some sort of love situation with somebody that you got pregnant by. This broke the contract that you had with them. And remember, they are all in their feels, right? Remember, in their feels came out. They said that that you played them, that they were getting played, that you manipulated and controlled them, and then you kicked them to the curb and ran away. Come through, Spirit. We have fake apology on the bottom of the deck. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So they could have said that you were total drama. You were in your feels. Something about sexual protection falling apart because of an investigation. Maybe you were fulfilling a fantasy. You were doing drugs, hanging out with fake people. But what is this fighting for what you love? Hold on. Sorry, you guys, I got so many cards over here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is this fighting for what you love? Claiming what's yours? Love is a battlefield. Wait, I think I'm getting this. So you didn't run away. You didn't kick them to the curb and run away because you were pregnant. You were, this whole time you've been fighting for what you love. And it might have been this person. But now you know what they've done. What is this fighting? Dang. What is this fighting for what you love? And what came out was the World. This is over. So you could have been fighting for this person, even though you knew it was over. We have Knight of Swords in reverse. You could have been fighting for something that was unpredictable. This person could have been violent and impulsive. They could have said this about you. What else, Spirit? Game over. All right, so we've got basically game over here. Cycles complete out of 2 decks, back to back. So this is over. Someone could be burning evidence that they were copying you, or they may have been impersonating you, or copying information off your social media, putting on a show. So they could have been lying about all this. They could have been faking information here. Somebody needed to check themselves. We have betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, traitor, not to be trusted. So you need to check, you need to make sure you understand this person's deceitful. They're a traitor. They are not to be trusted. And this situation, it might be about to explode. So you could be getting leaked information, going back to the channeled message. You could be getting leaked information here about something that's about to come out, about this deceitful, backstabbing traitor who's not to be trusted. They may be promiscuous. They may have been caught being promiscuous. So this whole entire time, they were basically projecting. What they said about you was actually what they were doing. They were trying to make you look bad, though. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else does the collective need to know about this situation? We know it's over. Is there anything else, though? Exhaustion. Long journey, depletion, fatigued. So you might need to spend some time clearing, cleansing your energy, cleansing your space, going out and doing some grounding. You might need to clear or cleanse your chakras really good, so that way you can help to move this exhausted energy out here. We have mirror, reflection, shared feelings, and we have apology. So yeah, you might need to just spend some time on yourself right now, collective. We have chemistry, spark, passion, desire. So let's get some more information. What is this chemistry? Confusion. Puzzled, unsettled, unclear. Yeah, so you might need to, sorry, there's a glare. It's still really bad. All right, so you may still have some things that are confusing to you, but I'm getting that with this leaked information that could be coming out here, that this information may be coming to you. It could be coming to you in the form of somebody coming and bringing you information about this long journey, about all of this depleting things that have, all these depleting things that have been on your doorstep is what I'm hearing, or that you've been dealing with, this confusion, all this information that's been puzzling to you, that's left you unsettled, all this information that's been unclear about this betrayal, this deceit, this backstabbing energy from this traitor who's not to be trusted. You may have thought that there was a spark or chemistry here, but this could have even had something to do with family. So we have family and rejection. Okay, so this person could have done something here with your family. They may have sent mixed signals to your family in order to have them reject you with rejection. This could be part of what I was picking up earlier that was talking about leaving you out or feeling left out. They could have lied to your family to cause grief and sorrow and loss for you. So maybe not only did you deal with losing this person and them, or you, whatever the situation is with this person, and the lies that they made up behind the scenes to bring an upheaval to your peace, they did something here with your family. They wanted to bring in a lot of mixed signals to your family as well. They caused irrational fear here to your family, so they would dismiss you. So they would tell you no all the time, causing you grief, sorrow, and pain. They wanted to cause a lot of confusion for you, which caused a lot of exhaustion here, and it depleted you. You've been left feeling fatigued, and yes, you do need to spend some time grounding and really moving this energy of confusion and exhaustion out of your energy, so that way you can heal from this, because this is over. This person might be going to jail. They may have been caught already with, we had trapped, remember, and the wrists were bound. An attorney could have found this, is what I'm picking up with that legal card that came out with paperwork. Apology, again, return, forgiveness. Wow. So you're guarded and apprehensive, you're cautious, you could be afraid. Somebody in your family may want to apologize to you. They may want forgiveness for believing something here. This says nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. And underneath that is depth, complexity, awareness. Something about bringing in harmony, the importance of your soul growth. Okay, so the complexity of this situation has left you guarded and cautious. Now you could be afraid. You could be afraid to be free-spirited now and take any kind of risks because you feel like you're in an emotional whirlwind. You're apprehensive and guarded. So another card for trapped, intimacy, and despair. So you could be falling apart and keeping yourself secluded. We have trapped, stuck, tied down. You're in despair from the situation. But I'm getting that this clarity is going to bring in a change in the energy. Whether this is information that's brought to you by someone or this information is leaked to you. All right. Can I get some more information, please? Is there anything else the collective needs to know? My goodness, these cards. All right. Farewells, goodbye, finality, closure. So this is bringing in closure for you, collective. Yeah, the clarity is bringing in closure for you. The honesty and truth is coming out. About this turbulence, these arguments, and all this stress with tension. All right. Let's see. Let's get something positive here. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some positive messages for the collective, please? We have the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts. All fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. The calm. So you're going to find peace in the calm now. It's going to take some time to heal, collective. Men, it's going to take some time to heal, collective, but you're resilient, you're strong, you can do this. Now that you have the clarity, I'm very much picking up on that. This leaked information is leaked information from and through the divine. This is leaked information through the divine. Now, this leaked energy, this channeled message from the beginning of the reading, this could really be applied to anything, but I'm really getting that this information, you may have been wondering where this information is coming from, and it could just be like appearing to you in your mind. Like, how do I explain this? This is information that could just be like, you could be going over questions that you have about certain situations just as you're sitting there being still. You could be watching TV, you could be reading a book, you could be being triggered to go over certain information that's transpired in your life. And then all of a sudden you get clarity on it from yourself. And you're like, where is this information coming from? It's coming from the divine. Okay? We have manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines, and my inner light grows. Manifestation of light. This is beautiful. I am light. I always have hope, no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. I am light. These could be positive confirmation. These could be positive affirmations that you need to go over, or make a book of like positive affirmations, things that you say to yourself to reinforce positivity in your life after going through what you've gone through. Let's get some more. Can I get some more information? What kind of positive messages do you have here, or what positive messages? Choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Choice. So you might be needing to make up like positive affirmations that you can say to yourself, like, I am calm, I am light, I manifest light, I choose to manifest light. This says open to the universe. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. I am open to the divine light of the universe. This could be something that you need to say to yourself. I am open to the divine light of the universe. I am light. I choose calm. I choose to manifest light. Too many. Can I just get one more, please, Spirit? Goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. I feed on the positive. I am the light. I am open to the universe. I choose calm and to manifest light. These could all be positive affirmations that you need to say to yourself, collective. After going through, anybody can use those as positive affirmations, but you might need to specifically do this in order to help to cleanse out this negative energy that has been forced upon you, basically. All right, I am feeling like this is a good place to close out this reading, collective. If this reading resonates with you, please do like the reading. Maybe share it with somebody that you feel needs to hear these messages today. And I really wish you all the love and joy you deserve. And I'll see you guys on the next reading. If you feel inclined to subscribe, please do. All right. Bye.